Thailand for your
pageant.
Yeah. I was, and because you were representing Nigeria, and I was so excited. It's like my friend is going to Thailand, telling everybody, telling people to repost, telling people to comment, and all of that. Then the next thing I saw Roseline posting that our bag has lost. I said, which kind of thing is this? So when that happened, yeah, and it's definitely, I'm sure it was Nigeria. Yeah, you happened from Nigeria. Am I saying true?
Actually, it didn't.
What happened? It was over there.
See, my pageant story is like a really long story, but I'll summarize it for everyone. So I went late, unfortunately, because like there was a delay in my whatever. I got to Cambodia, but before I even went to Cambodia, my pageant was in 2 countries, Cambodia and Thailand. So first of all, we're supposed to be in Cambodia, then the organizers will now move us to Thailand. Yeah. So I was supposed to go to Cambodia first, but then when I now got to Vietnam, which was one of my stops, when I got there, I just, let me just take my phone, let's see what's going on. As I opened my phone, and I saw that they were moving everybody to Thailand. And we're not supposed to move to Thailand that particular day. Like we're supposed to move like on the 15th, and they were already moving us on the 9th. And that was when I was, coming. And I was like, Jesus. I had to go like, what can I do? I went to Qatar Airways. Okay, can I reschedule? Can I change like the flights off to Thailand instead of going to Cambodia? Because like nobody will be there again. But then when I reached out to the organizers, they were like, just come. We have some staff that's still around. So I met them and then we're cool. And then we had issues with excess luggage when we're trying to move to Thailand. And that was fine. So when we moved to Thailand, in Cambodia, they gave me my tag for my books. When I got to Thailand, I'm like, finally, thank God. And then I said, come and take your luggage. I'm like,
where's my luggage?
Where is it? Is this everything? They're like, yeah. So say, don't worry. Tomorrow. I was like, okay, tomorrow. You sure? Yeah, Angola. Because Angola was still in Cambodia.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm calling them about their countries. Yeah. Me there, my name was Nigeria. Yeah, so Nigeria. Angola, bring it. I said, okay, no problem. So the next day, they gave us like costumes to wear, like Thai costumes. And then that day, Angola did not come. The next day she came. So Angola, where's my luggage? She said, and Angola doesn't speak English.
Shit.
Portuguese. Nigeria. I don't know. Like, it was crazy. Me. Should I take her phone? Should go Google Translate. I had to download my Google Translate because of her. But anyway, I didn't get my luggages till like over a week.
Over a week?
I'm not joking. My costume, like outfits that designers gave me, shoes, even underwears.
What?
I'm not even joking,
I had like some countries give you some stuff.
Yeah, like Angola gave me like some outfits. She even gave me a heels to wear for like the
You didn't
period
go with
of time.
anyone for the pageant, like
No, it was just me.
Wow.
My cosmetics, I have to start using like the soap and the cream in the hotel.
For cosmetic.
Bro, the way I was, I had to like manage it a little bit. And then I didn't have another
destabilizing.
week.
How do you represent Nigeria? Like for the pageant.
How?
Without having like anything.
I got it like after a week, but then it was already when everything was coming together. Like that's when we started having major themes and we were not now going out as much.
Oh my God.
So it was I can't even lie, like my pageant journey was a whole lot. I think one day I'll just sit down and explain everything. I've had like how many months to do that, but like I'm just like, bro, I don't even want to. When I came back, I had trauma. Like, let me not say I had trauma.
I mean, I knew I could
trauma
tell.
in the airport. Because when I was even coming back to Nigeria, did they allow me
to enter your country?
Not my country. Because my flight to Nigeria was in Cambodia, but I was in Thailand. So I had to go to Cambodia. They said I cannot go, that I needed visa. And for Nigerians, we don't even have e-visa. It's visa on arrival for Cambodia. I said, madam, no. Visa. I'm like, I don't have visa. I asked them, please, Miss Gran. I sent them my pictures because like they like pageants. Thai people, they love like.
It's a whole culture.
They put a premium on it.
They are like musicians in Nigeria. I'm not even joking.
Are you serious?
Do you know how every time you see camera,
the beauty industry over there is like highly regarded.
Yeah. It's crazy. People do a whole lot. Every time you see flowers. Because like, it was a lot. So anyway, Sha,
talk about it. I mean, I want to hear because I could tell that there was so much going on.
It was so much. It was a lot. Like I slept in the airport for two nights. I'm not joking.
Miss Grand.
Miss Grand. It was, yeah. This story is like a long one, but it was just because of my visa. They didn't allow me. There was even another Nigerian guy there. The first time I missed my flight, second time too. The Nigerian guy there, they also didn't allow him. So when I saw him, I was like, I saw this guy was having issues. I'm like, that passport looks familiar. That passport.
You're funny now. Yeah, you can start the comment.
I'm serious.
I've seen that passport before.
I'm like, I just asked him, sorry, where are you from? It's like, Nigeria. I said,
Hey.
She comes. Because the same issue for him was also the same issue for me. They didn't allow us, but eventually we had to they actually schedule my flights to come directly from.
Were you in touch with Nigeria?
Yes, I was.
Were they
Yeah, my coach was really very active. Like, Mrs. Smart, I love you. He was there for me like throughout. Sometimes, because the time difference was, it was a lot. Sometimes it's morning here and then it's night in Nigeria. It's like, so it was just. But I thank God for everything at the end of the day. I feel like it was a learning point for me, and I'm grateful for everything. At least I achieved my dreams. That's what I was always. Because at some point I was like, Rosie, I'm like, are you cursed? Because what's all these stumbling blocks? There were so many stumbling blocks, and I'm just like, I had to come and sit down by myself, and I had to think.
Yeah, because these are industry. It's an industry where you. Because I remember when I did Alibaba's spontaneity, I passed through the Lagos stage. I came first in Lagos, and then I got to the finals, and then all of a sudden, my voice was just hanging.
Your voice hung.
My jokes were not banging.
Okay, is that what you mean by your voice was hanging?
No, my voice hooked.
Okay,
my jokes were not banging. Everything was just upside down that day, and then I started asking myself questions. People now ask me questions. What came over you? This and that, but. At that point, I had to go back into the car. I even cried that day in the car.
Why was you crying?
Because I was depressed. I'm like, because my parents were really expecting me to win because I came first in Lagos now with gap, So they were expecting me that I was going to come back home with the car and the money Alibaba promised, only for me to tell them that somebody else won. I didn't do comedy or anything for like 4 months. I just took a time off. Because people even making some of my fellow comedians were laughing at me that you that came first and this and that, blah blah blah. Well, yeah. So how did you bounce back from that?
For me, I just had to remember who I was. I mean, I just see that God helped me. I can't even lie. He came through for me so many.
You have grace, so I'm telling you.
I know.
God is with you.
He is. Oh, thank you so much. So I'm just I just sit down, Roseline, why did you go for this?
That's the wrong question, though.
No, but I had to think. It was for me to achieve my dreams. I have already done it.
Okay. When we were reflecting,
yeah, I've done it. You've done what you said you were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I would have done it within this space, this timing. But I had done it, irrespective of the fact that it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to come out.
It was done.
Or the process was really rigorous. But I'm still grateful for it. I think it just made me understand more about myself. I'm a very, very strong person, mentally and even physically. Because what I went through. I don't even know. My coach is always like, this girl. He's always like, this girl. But, and it just made me know how strong I was as far as I'm concerned. And I'm grateful for everything.
Yeah.
The good. I know that in the future, they always say, oh, there's a reason for everything. Me, I'm so sure that there's a reason for everything. Yeah, because I went for a smaller pageant last, one time when I was younger. And then I didn't win it. But a lot of people expected me to win. And I met somebody. And that person, after how many years? 3 years. Now, came through for me. This time I was coming for my pageant. So I'm like, oh, everything was for a reason, as far as I'm concerned. And I just had to
How far do you see yourself going in this modeling thing? What do you feel is going to be your legacy? I know it's still far, but what do you see yourself? Who is Roseline? What legacy will you leave behind?
So the thing is that it's more than modeling, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to explain. It's more than modeling. Modeling is just a starting point, literally. You get. So I would say that right now I'm building my personal brand. And then definitely as time goes on, more things will unveil. And I want to build a brand that, I don't even know what to say. It's going to be more than just entertainment. It's definitely also going to be something about impact, because that's also one of the reasons why I started pageantry. Yeah. Somebody Priyanka Chopra. Yeah. She went for Miss World. That's someone I aspire to be like. Yeah, she's She went for Miss World. She's a model. She was a model. She still models now. She's an entrepreneur. She's also an actress. She works with UN. She does like social impact. That's kind of like who I aspire to be. Like just living my
best life.
Yeah, my life and still doing what I love.
Roseline, I'll be a politician later in life.
I'll finally use it. Okay, it's economics.
Well, funny enough, I was a very strong, supporter of Nigeria. But right now, I don't know. Live.
You're never going back to economics.
Business. When I start my business. When I start my business.
I don't know if I'm going back to civil engineering.
I think, okay.
What do you want to say? Rose, you've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much for telling us everything. Thank you so much for picking the stuff from Wizkid's hair. I really appreciate it.